Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
It's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get this in.
I'm all over it.
Like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they were 4-0, so I don't think it's a good deal.
Whole game, I'm all over him.
Totally on that one. If anything, they may gain more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered.
What is that?
He goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And they hit him as he throws. As this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake. Brady. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 30 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Oh, I missed the kid.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st.
Told you shit get real on that field, boy.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Where is that?
Past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Try to send it to his grandma's house. Stay in that gun for me.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held out. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he's got
Nice read, nice read.
George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half.
Enjoy your only points of the game.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked about one coach who said his emphasis this year was
You weren't even supposed to score those points.
heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he'll be brought down.
The whole team out there.
Decision to bring it out of the end zone. Not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Definitely he has some at the nerves. They put their ass in injury list.
Set to begin their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go for verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to get this this one across the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
He ain't got to score as long as he get him a couple yards, get that touch. Keep him hot.
In the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Our boys is gonna get it.
Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers. Counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the race.
Oh, I should have stayed to the outside.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt, show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Play action, it's Brady. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And the Buccaneers first down.
They'll run on first down. Jones. He winds up getting a couple there, down to the 29.
That's a really nice job by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 29, Brady. Evans has it left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Barrett on the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady.
Oh, okay, I knew.
Javon Kinlaw breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Play action. Now it's Brady. And it will be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Dude, that bitch too early.
A drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I'm telling you, you're going to have to throw that big.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate.
I got to make sure I pick the right defensive play to stop that shit.
I agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play.
It's throwing his Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And now look at him go. The 20. And finally whistled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
They'll try and run for a 1st and goal. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against it.
He's just good there.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line are in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. All score now at 13-all as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Shifts by him. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Fournette.
Oh, how did I fall?
But still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner.
I got them boys on ice skates out there.
Can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get in that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go with a big bang Fournette. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Leonard Fournette.
Oh, shut that bitch is third down.
4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. First down now, along with McKinnon. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits 0.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 14. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Now goal for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
That's the score. Niners 20. Buccaneers 13. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. A few better down a score in the 4th quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with carry by Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Just what you want on a 1st down run, call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 39-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Buccaneers 1st down.
And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Give it right to you, dudes. Make your play, come on.
A looming decision to make
You
on the
rushing me?
conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw is Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and upwards the incompletion.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Brady. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
No game lag, too.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but they don't need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it was strictly for pride.
Well, give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, you sound like a white boy.
Come from behind victory against the Chargers. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bradley Pinion has it teed up, and here we go with two of the most exciting offenses around as the Bucs visit Baltimore. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The driver start with an option going left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson rolling to his right. And his pass incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Jackson gonna run. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge game, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, I thought the defense on that was pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
From midfield, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
This time, Jackson will throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Devin White.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Now 3rd and 13.
Here we go. Undercrush, underboard.
From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll run with Fournette. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
A toss running left, Fournette. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He was brought down.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Fournette on the toss to the right. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Fournette. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he gets it up past the 35. So they opted to run the ball there on 3rd down on their side of the field.
I wonder if that was a called play, or did he check into it? And if he did, that took a lot of guts because on his own side of the field, an obvious passing down, decides to run the football and they pick up the first down. Give that man a ton of credit.
Vaughn on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Buccaneer first down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Brady. Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Switch.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. The final shot before break. Brady to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. That throw by Brady incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The former 1st-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the run, 58, boys, 58.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Wait, 20. Get ready.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Now a play fake. Brady. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll come out in the pistol. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
This pass into the arms of Snead, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll start with great field position. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time. The NFL EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And he'll be stopped up at the 20. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, they are ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
At the 38-yard line.
From From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage. Left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete.
I knew he was going there too.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 64 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Levante David in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Mayfield took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. And he comes back with one complete. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They'll run for it. Chubb.
No fucking way.
He's brought down at the 3. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Browns
score. Hit you for it both times.
3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add on to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry for
I know.
Fournette.
I live in Tampa, so it's always on. Any news with the team is on the news. I mean, like, anything about the team, I did be on the news.
1st down, Buccaneers.
To throw, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
31 yards.
That goes for a gain of 31. And Jones with a first down
Nice
carry,
hit.
and he's going to wind up losing a couple as he stopped behind the line.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
On second down, it's Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports.
Shoot, I just play Madden online.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. The Browns D locked in on third down. Brings up fourth. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down.
I'm not really a Brady fan.
An unexpected fourth down.
I'm just
here.
a Bucks fan.
Brady going to go on fourth down. Forced out to his left. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag.
How? He was inbound.
Let's check in with our referee.
There's nothing to challenge on the play. The whole time. That's why I threw it to him. They're waiting on you.
I'm like, that's just a bogus call.
I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to this online, how it works and all that.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 38. He'll throw from the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to
Good
fall back
defense,
on.
period.
They go with Chubb on second down.
That first pass, I don't know how you caught his touchdown.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Oh, you got a grab there.
And incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
The ball carrier.
Definitely with the defense because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in
Since I
confidence
can't
in the offense
remember.
next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they
I've
can
always
bring
had a
that pride
PlayStation.
the offense this go around. That's caught by Howard. And he'll get
I've been playing online Madden since
spotted
PlayStation
at the
3.
44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Yeah.
They'll toss it to Fournette.
Oh, he spin
Just a yard
early
and a
as
pick up there, and
fuck.
it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Going for
How
Evans,
did he
but that
overthrow
pass is
my dude?
intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Following the interception, Mayfield flush to his right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Shaquille Barrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Mayfield over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mayfield quickly.
I'm staying right fucking there.
Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Shoot, I probably got like 50 something, like 60 or 70 something wins. 50 or 60 something losses.
I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the
I got more wins than I got losses.
more before this game is over.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
I bought this game when it first came out, but
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
I played Call of Duty and
that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Down Buccaneers.
On play action, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans.
oh, my dude didn't even throw his hands up.
Brady Williams picks it off.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
At the 5-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Toward the end zone. But
how did I drop that? Oh my
That was a
God.
touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Yes, I know.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Brady going to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
I know. Once I get locked in, I'm locked in.
Or whatever, but they needed some points on the board before halftime.
They certainly did, and, you know, it's not going to erase everything that happened in the first half. Look, they got outplayed. There's no question about that. But now it gives them a chance to regroup, feel a little bit better about themselves. And how many games have we done where we've seen everything flip when another half begins? And by the way, did you say hyperbolic?
I did. Thank you. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And
He's
from this spot in the
good.
field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Oh,
and he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Ronald Jones. 82 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They red zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
On third down, Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They run for it with one. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10. Stopped at the 11.
And Dominican Sue on the stop. It's a pickup of 3.
And the last one got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Mayfield.
Oh, you gotta grab them. He has to grab them.
In their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Mayfield down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Parkey is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Bobby, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful at getting 3? Or do you go to another section of play to get you in the end zone, get you 6?
J-Don Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 18-yard
The
line.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now they're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Oh, I couldn't get the
So
ball
they'll get a
off.
little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On play action, now Brady. And first hooked up with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a row each time you snap the ball.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And they get to it after a gain of 6 to the 46. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, 4 down. And they'll get this down only to about the 46. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's now 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's got Evans. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up the throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they move.
Why did I call a timeout? No.
He's going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now a play fake. Brady.
I threw it right to the man. Good girl.
Anticipation and a short return to the 6-yard line. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side is looking to build up in these final couple of minutes. They put this one in the left-hand column. And some room for them there as they take this out to about the 15.
That's the first time I ever seen a stumble recovery on Madden21. Yeah.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for 1st.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Mayfield.
I'm standing right there. Come on, you cheese.
2nd and very short.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up coming inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the Chubb.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him a couple on the kick here. 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And his guys are going to get the football at that 37-yard line.
By the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to let him fly. And this is
This man stopped running. Yes, sir. For the center from the press, if you ever want to play again.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Chill a little bit. What's up with you? What's up with you, dude? Same here. Shit, your ass had messaged me when I was at the store. I came back, I seen that bit. I said you had messaged me when I was at the store, and I had came back, I had seen that you had a message.
The NFL is on EA Sports,
and we're at Raymond James Stadium in
roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State, and we're in the big ship, and fittingly everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Green Bay Packers. This will make it into the end zone, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
11 more yards that go around. First down as well. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man.
I'm
It's
standing right there.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line.
First down.
Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Oh, I spent the wrong way.
Yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 44-yard line.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
So you thought I wasn't going to throw that bit to you, huh?
A great catch like that on a short game. Get downfield like he just did there.
You trying to get that bit.
Down right around the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Off play action. Brady.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button, but fuck it.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds.
Damn, I pressed the wrong
Mike
button.
Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. That's caught by Howard. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that
one.
I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks get them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. 27 yards there, a first down.
27 on
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A run with Jones on first down, not going to yield much. A yard tops. 2nd down coming up.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 9. Rodgers.
45 yards.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up
Rodgers now to throw. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
makes the score Packers 7, Buccaneers 6. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
41-yard line.
Fournette running out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Out as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Oh, I threw that bitch too wide.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh. I think they are going to get this one back.
Nice play though.
Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Damn, that bitch fell right on top of your ass.
That's me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Oh, he's got the lead, and there he goes. And he will finally be taken down up at the 43. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 41 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Jones.
Why is he turning around, bro?
Here.
Yeah, running right at
The
you.
pickup, first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Gain of 4 yards. First down.
Rodgers now on first down.
Oh, you are open. I knew I was throwing that bitch too.
Touchdown, Packers.
to number 17.
Davante Adams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, it's Brady. On the crossing route, complete. That's Evans. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. His pass caught at the 4. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Now Brady again.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. What the fuck?
Gronkowski, the intended target.
Damn, that was
and it's
me.
3rd and short.
He was covered by
Why am I
Jair
playing like
Alexander.
that? Sheesh.
One receiver to the left is Evans. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So this just a 5-point game as we resume action in this second half on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And 7.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Hands this one off to Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They do go for it. It's Brady.
Well, he came out of nowhere.
Nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Oh, nice run.
15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Rodgers.
Oh my God, 3 hands on that bitch.
Would have really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on this. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.